In a small town, there lived a young girl named Aisha. She was only 12 years old, but she had big dreams. Her father worked as a laborer, and her mother sold vegetables in the market. They didn't have much money, but they had love for each other. Aisha loved studying more than anything. She wanted to be a teacher when she grew up, but there was one big problem. Her house did not have electricity. Every night, when the sun went down, the whole house became dark. She couldn't see her books and she couldn't do her homework. One evening after school, Aisha sat near the window and tried to use the little sunlight left. But soon the sun disappeared. She looked outside and saw the street light near the main road. It shined bright, and Aisha thought, if I can't read inside, maybe I can read outside. From that day on, every night after dinner, she would take her books and sit under the street light. She didn't care if it was cold, hot, or raining slightly. She would sit there for hours, reading and writing. Some people in the neighborhood laughed at her. Look at the girl, they said, studying on the street like a beggar. Others felt sorry for her. Poor child. They whispered, she should rest. This is too much. But Aisha didn't listen to them. She remembered what her teacher had told her. If you really want something, no one can stop you except yourself. Her teacher, Miss Sana, often saw her reading under the street light when she passed by. One day at school, Miss Sana called her and said, Aisha, I see how hard you work. I'm proud of you. Never stop learning. She gave Aisha a small reading lamp that could run on batteries. Aisha's eyes filled with tears. Now she could read in her room too, but she still loved sitting under the street light. It reminded her that her dreams were brighter than any darkness. Months passed, and exam time came. Aisha studied harder than ever. She reviewed her books under the street light late into the nights. When the result came, Aisha was shocked. She was first in her class. The headmaster called her to the stage during the school assembly. This, he said, is what happens when hard work meets determination. Aisha has shown that excuses don't bring success. Effort does. Everyone clapped, even the neighbors who once laughed at her. Her father smiled proudly and her mother's eyes shined in tears. But Aisha's story didn't end there. She kept studying with the same passion. She got scholarship, finished her education, and years later, she returned to her town not as a student but as a teacher. On her first day as a teacher, she walked into her new classroom and saw some students struggling. She told them her story. I used to read under a street light because I had no electricity. People laughed at me, but I kept going. Today, I'm your teacher because I never stopped learning. If I can do it, so can you. From that day on, whenever the students felt tired or hopeless, they remembered Aisha's story and tried a little harder. What would be the moral of the story? No matter how big your problems, your determination can be bigger. If you keep working, your dreams will shine brighter than any street light.